So we did trade him to the Marlins because I was like, man, just nothing I can do here. In the wild card spot, we are. I think this is before they had 3, so this is only 2 in the wild card. I'm down here. So I was like, there's no way that I'm gonna get there. So we traded Brian Braun because he was not having a good year, and he was already 33 and killing our. And he was just killing our cap room, man. He's 11.2, this second year of a 5-year deal. He was our best hitter, but then he just dropped off a cliff, and I was just like, I can't have this guy on the team, brother. I can't do it. You end up getting their left baseman. I mean, left baseman, left fielder. Ah. Alright. And I got their best closer. I mean, their best reliever.
Victor, are we serious? You switched up?
Yeah, but that's pretty much how the team is going so far. I don't think we have any injuries. Well, we have one. Oh, he was really our best backup. Fractured wrist. Anyways, let's keep it moving. Let's see here. Go back to the veteran. We'll go with the zone one. Well, Martin Maldonado's gonna have to play ahead of Damon Young, Delman Ladd, and not bad at all.
It's a Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Jimmy Nelson will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, he's having a very nice season so far. He's got an ERA in the low 3s. So hopefully he can continue that here in this one. Give his ball club a chance to win.
Jose Altuve strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Houston, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Alright, Jose.
First pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we get underway at 7-11 tonight. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Hey man, why haven't I thrown a single fucking sinker?
Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Oh, he gunned him.
He's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here.
Marcell Ozuna.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What's the key
Got
for
him.
them to win this
Oh my
series opener,
days,
Steve?
dude.
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing
What an
anything
impression.
down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Carlos Gomez will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Here comes the first pitch. To short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Woohoo.
With a moment now, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
Carlos Correa will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. And a ball, 1-0. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy
Joe
on the
McDonald is
And
our
set up
umpire.
behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Yeah, Joe has a little bit of a tough strike zone to figure out, guys. It's never too crazy in any one direction, but it's not always as consistent as some people would hope.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Got him
with the curve.
That will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score.
Collin
Collin
McHugh. I actually like Collin McHugh a lot.
Series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, he has just not been effective at all on the road. Not
Has he
really
not?
sure what the reason has been, but he's really got to change that trend here in this one.
Here comes Austin Jackson as he'll step up to get things kicked off in the bottom of the first.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Austin Jackson, 600, 20 RBIs, 338 batting average.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Eric Karros, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, and they were home for just a short time before heading right
Damn
back
it.
out on the road again. So
Damn it.
there's been a lot of packing and unpacking recently.
Batting second.
That's the life of a big league ball player.
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
This team has to be a small ball team. They're dead last in home runs. They're not hitting the ball out of the yard. They've got to find other ways to score. So work
Yeah, this
it
kinda
down,
sucks at home.
Get some walks, hit line drives and gappers, and that's how you win.
McHugh gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. And with that, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jonathan Villar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Here it comes, 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. On On the move is Gomez.
That was such a good hit, too.
Play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers.
That was such a great hit.
George Springer will stand in fresh off a 4-hit
I'm
ball
sorry you
game
guys
back
have to
on
hear my
Wednesday.
brother again. He always yells. I don't know.
Left field and deep. Ozuna looks up. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead. Colby Rasmus stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now, people have described this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that
Come on, man.
misses 2-2.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Standing in now, Mark Canha, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. Tap foul at home plate. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, this is how you bounce back from giving up a home run. Back-to-back strikeouts. As a pitcher, you've got to have a short memory out there, and he looks like he's come back from that one in pretty good shape.
Tom Noonan will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Drilled to first. Morales is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Onto the.
I don't do
Kendrys
solo.
Morales strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games.
Kendrys Morales.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. McHugh's ready with the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground.
Oh my God, this is when they have to switch.
On the grass, and a rather easy first out.
I'm glad they banned it.
Domingo Santana will stride in. He did his
That
part
shit right there was
yesterday
ridiculous.
as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Throw gets him 2 down. Marcell Ozuna will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Hot shot to third.
Oh my God, was that me?
Takes it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Jason Castro will get his first opportunity now. 0 for 4 in Wednesday's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone. All that can do is tie you up.
And he lays off the
Got him.
curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to be out number one.
Well, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Show Track. Now, you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now, the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Stepping in now, Collin McHugh, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in.
Oh, what are we doing, bro?
That's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
To first. And he'll
Like,
take
what are we
this to the
doing?
bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up. And
that
looked
one.
inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, you'll get another look at this. This ball's hit sharply, so it gets on him pretty quickly. He's able to knock it down, but they weren't going to have a play after that. That should go down as an infield single.
Here's Carlos Gomez. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off for ball 1. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it,
That's
but
a
it's
strike,
2-1.
man.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and
Got
that
him.
ends the inning.
And the Astros are getting killed.
1 left for Houston, but they're up 1-0. Kelly Epps will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Thank God.
Correa
Oh, my.
backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting 8th, catcher, Martin.
In now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. McHugh into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Altuve has it. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting 9th, catcher,
Jimmy Nelson will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah,
102. I'm hitting it right at
the
the...
past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Down the third baseline.
Oh.
He makes the stop to first.
Just one
It's
of
there.
those
He got him.
days, bro.
Oh, what a play.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back at Miller Park.
Just one of those days.
Carlos Correa is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. high and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Sinker stays
Nathaniel.
outside and is behind now 2-0.
Just being loud, dude. God damn.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
Got him.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. Now, things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Here's George Springer. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. This is line to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
Colby Rasmus will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Fastball.
Oh,
look
wow.
out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow. Okay,
He
fine.
did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the heart.
And we'll have to
Hey,
leave
see,
it
they can
there
swing
as
at that.
This is strike 3, and that will retire the side. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come. Austin Jackson will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hot shot towards the hole.
Finally.
And that'll be a
Got a
base
hit.
hit, the first one of the
God
game
damn.
for the Brewers. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. When you're having that kind of success at the plate, it just builds confidence. Another nice game for him here as well.
Scooter Gennett is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there, strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first.
Finally making some contact here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards
Thank God.
And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit.
Hold up. Hell no, you auto base run. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, a big hole on the right side of the infield. You see it there. With the first baseman holding, the second baseman at double play depth, there's a lot of real estate out there, and he just bounces it right through the opening.
Jonathan Villar will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two and 0.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
McHugh pauses. 2-0 on its way. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flip of his glove for one.
Oh, he got him?
On to first, a double play.
When you're trying to turn a double play, you've got to be quick. So this ball never even touches his throwing hand. Just fields it and tosses it all in one motion. That's not as easy as it looks, folks.
Wow. I should have bunted.
Here's Kendrys Morales, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Men on third with 2 down. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. More in a moment. Mark Canha heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Third baseman, Mark.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Got him.
And he pops it up back behind second base. And
Thank
the
you.
leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tom Noonan.
Now to the plate, Tom Noonan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Santana is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
The batter, number
Jason
15,
Castro in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Whatever.
That evens it up 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Jackson. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They
Let's go,
lead it
boys.
1-0.
Let's go. Let's see if we can get something started here.
Domingo Santana comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Low for ball 1.
I'm trying, dog. This is difficult.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. McHugh sets his sights. Here he comes on 2-2. And he got
Oh,
it.
my.
Marcell Ozuna stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Ozuna.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
That's ridiculous, man.
Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman,
Kelly Epps is at the plate now.
Bro.
Flied out in his first at bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down,
Thank
and
you,
he's got
Jesus.
himself a base hit.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the third hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
First pitch of the at-bat. Martin Maldonado is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Brewers strand 1. Collin McHugh gets the call to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th inning. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And even when he's just laying pitches in there, they still swing right through him.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
27, Jose Altuve.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, here's a little trivia for you, Matt. On May 1st of 2012, Jose Altuve faced Mets pitcher John Roush, who's 6 feet 11 inches tall. The 1.5-foot height differential is said to be the most in MLB history between a pitcher and batter.
Carlos Gomez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Man, poor Jimmy Nelson,
Astros
dude.
go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Ryan Howard is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Right to the right fielder, dude.
To the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Making a bid here to get on base is the potential tying run. But this ball just didn't want to drop for him and winds up finding the outfielder's glove.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. In there, 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner, or this guy will bury it.
Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night, and that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season.
Yeah, this is nothing new, Matty. Another hit for him. And he's really the guy they depend on to keep the line moving.
He's been their most consistent hitter so far.
Scooter Gennett comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Rasmus. He gets
he dropped it.
And he botched it.
Let's go.
So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Jonathan Villar will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this.
Oh my days!
Crack the scoreboard.
Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves one. It remains 1-0. Corey Knebel is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Carlos Correa will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. Right there for strike one.
Carlos Correa.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, one away. George Springer will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire
Come on,
offense
that's
to
a
this
strike,
point, as
man. You
this
gotta
home
give me
run
that.
accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
That's ridiculous.
And
That's
he
another
won't
one.
bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Colby Rasmus ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Ball
Got him.
there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw.
You know, with just the slim lead that they have right now, this is still anybody's game. So you hate to give away base runners in situations like this. Now, if it's your elite base stealer, go ahead, let him fly. But right here, this is a tough out for me to give away.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first will get
Got
him
him.
easily, and the side is
Go.
retired.
Let's go.
Nothing doing there for Houston, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Kendrys Morales, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
In there, no balls and a strike. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow.
All the way
Okay,
in
you
the
thinking
fuck.
fastball here?
That seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. The guys will catch on quick.
Domingo Santana will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
You know, boys, I'm
Chop
seeing
foul
why
with
they
the plate,
planned
strike
this shit.
1. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
That shit was
One thing
ridiculous.
we've seen from
The
this
second
guy on
baseman's all the way in
mound
the
so far,
outfield.
when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Santana is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Drilled right back up.
Thank God.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
First base hit as a Milwaukee Brewer.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
Now pitching for Houston.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one. Mark Canha comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Third baseman, Mark.
And that's in there for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Tom Noonan will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And you can tell by the way these guys are swinging. They're just not picking the ball up very well. A lot of late swings. Pitches are getting on these guys quick.
This is in the air out to right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number
Jason Castro will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s.
Ooh.
You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on
That
top.
would have killed this game.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, man, the intimidation factor was definitely in evidence there. I mean, he's not going to back down from too many hitters out there, especially not your number 8 guys. Threw it right by him.
Eduardo Nunez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
number 9, Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone, 2-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Astros leave 1. Luke Gregerson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Martin Maldonado, and they'll need him to get something going here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Liner towards second.
Oh my God, it's right at people,
And the
man.
throw gets him 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 46, Corey Knebel.
will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
That's all I'm saying. 96 right at people. It's like, what can I do?
Hit hard towards center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
The center fielder, number 27, Austin Jackson.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Austin Jackson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-0 pitch. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Young around third, heading for the plate.
Let's go!
Score all the way from first. It's 1-1.
The second baseman.
What a clutch job of hitting right there as you drive
Austin Jackson.
and get the run home to tie the ball game. Now you're standing on second base with a chance to take the lead, and look how fired up he is.
Scooter Jeanette
6 doubles for Austin
looking to send
Jackson.
something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one. For Jackson, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. The 1-0 pitch on the way. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. 9th inning coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Carter Capps will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Jose Altuve ready for another at bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. First pitch of the inning is ball. It's 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Carlos Gomez stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knee.
I gave you that one.
Strike zone there. It's 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. With 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Carlos Correa is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
The crowd thought they had him, but
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. David Hernandez will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Kendrys Morales
I need to change the
will
lineup,
stand
but I
in to
can't have
lead off
Jonathan
the
Villar
inning.
as the
Middle
third man.
third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Castro has it, and he makes
That's
the
on me,
throw
boys.
first.
That was-
Morales is retired, and there's 1 away.
Number 16.
Digging in to try it again, Domingo Santana. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
that's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Push to the right
That's a
side.
single.
And that is through into right field for a single.
There you go. Now that potential winning run is on at first base. I don't think they'll try to butt him over here either. Not with 1 out already. He'll be open for a gapper to try and end this right here, right now.
Marcell Ozuna has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield and in the outfield play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
Thought I hit it out.
Kelly Epps strides in, grounded out his last time through. First offering on its way. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. The 1-0 delivery. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
No,
Martin
that.
Maldonado will stand in now.
We got a pitcher coming up.
We can't. Hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selected now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Oh.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Springer. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. George Springer will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Two and two.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for
Got him, man.
4
Jesus.
straight strikeouts now since coming on out of the bullpen. He's been pretty much unhittable since he's entered the game.
Colby Rasmus comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. Mark Canha stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Carter Capps is amazing.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Up high, 2-1 now. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Delman Ladd is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Correa throws in time, and that's out number 1. Austin Jackson stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Rasmus is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The second baseman, number 2.
Now at the plate, Scooter
97,
Gennett.
right up.
He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. There is Altuve. Throw on to first, and we are going. Will Smith will get the call here as they want their closer in now to try to stem the tide until the bottom of the 11th. Tom Noonan is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Jason Castro stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Oh, come on now.
2 strikes now.
He's telling me he's not going to string with that? That's ridiculous.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Preston Tucker will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Breaking ball, called 3rd strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. At the plate, Jose Altuve, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Jeanette has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side
Let's
is
go.
retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Fernando Abad will take over now to start the home 11th, knowing that just one would be the end of this ball game. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line, but this will land
shit,
foul,
come on.
just shy of the wall.
Ah.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Kendrys Morales ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he went down in flames.
Thank God.
Got him in just 3 pitches.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Into the box now, Domingo Santana. He singled his last time up. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That was very early. That's ridiculous.
Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field.
Oh.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Ready now, Marcell Ozuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ozuna.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's
No, that's on
1-1.
me. Why did I swing at that,
You're
dude?
going to see a lot of swings like that in extra innings. Guys go up there thinking, I'm going to take one chance here and see if I can't end this thing right now and be the hero.
On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning. Carlos Gomez will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Right side. Fielded by Jeanette. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. Carlos Correa digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Fastball in there for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on.
No, come on.
Close, but it's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Ozuna. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. George Springer steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the 2nd. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner.
Oh, no.
That gets down, and the inning continues. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer
didn't
play
get
than
him.
I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Left fielder.
Colby Rasmus will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Runner goes for third. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Tough spot here for in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it, 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2,
a swing
got him.
and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs on a hit here. No. Kelly Epps is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit hard up, and this is off the second base bag. A barehanded pickup. So a great effort, but he's unable to get the out, and now the winning run is on base. Martin Maldonado struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
In there, and it's 0-1. On the ground to short. Could this be two? Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are two away now. Jesus Juarez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with
105,
the base
dude.
is empty.
I can't even blame him for that.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Three and one.
you're really wasting a lot of bullets on a guy that you should get out fairly quickly. You got to go right after him. Get him out of here.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Well, with this guy, a walk is definitely as good as a hit, so that's probably why he's taken 3-1.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in. Michael Blazek will come on now as he'll take over on the mound to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Michael Blazek.
Mark Canha is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. A 1-0 delivery. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Strike two called, and it's even at 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Digging in and looking for more, Tom Noonan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed.
Someone's got to win this bitch.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Raise up, baby. Just someone win.
Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
2-0 now.
Come on, man. You got to give me a makeup call, bro.
And there's the first strike. 2-1.
That's not my makeup call, by the
2
way.
out, nobody on. to 2-2 now.
What do you know?
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Oh.
Good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Yet another. Austin Jackson digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hold on. Oh, they still got 3 quality pitchers they can use. Do you have any bench guys now? Because I don't have any bench guys.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
And Jackson's not offering at that one, and it'll knock things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. And Jackson swings and misses as he's gone on strikes for the first out. Scooter Gennett digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the difference between a 2-for-6 and a 1-for-6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
The 0-1 on its way. And it's quickly 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't
Oh
be
my
surprised
God,
to see them
dude,
try
what are
to
we
work
doing?
that off-speed stuff
Yeah, what are
right
we
back
doing
into their
here?
game plan here.
To short. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and that means 13 innings won't even settle this one as that. Tucker Barnhart will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Tucker Barnhart.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. This man out for his 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, out of the bullpen, he's faced 4, struck out 3. That's what you want from your relievers. You want them to come in and go right after guys. And that's just what they've done.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2
In
now.
real life, Jose Altuve probably would have swung at that.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Jackson comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Center fielder,
Carlos Gomez will step in, a ground out victim his last time. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Oh, come on.
Shot foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. 3-2 now.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count. Wow, just a jam sandwich right there. And all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Santana will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Will Harris is going to make an appearance now as he'll take over here in the 14th inning. Kendrys Morales digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2.
They don't give me those calls.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Gomez waits on it. He's got it one away. Domingo Santana will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
left fielder,
Marcell Ozuna strides in, grounded out his last time through. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castro is there to make the catch, and that means we've got Tyler Thornburg will get a call after all here as he'll come on to pitch in the 15th inning.
Tyler Thornburg.
Carlos Correa is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Strike two on the curveball. 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Correa is retired, and there's one away.
Next for the Astros.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner, and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
Here's George Springer as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Left fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Colby Rasmus is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Oof.
Able to protect the plate with two strikes, and he'll see another one. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Stepping in, Kelly Epps. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. Hit to short. Correa gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Martin Maldonado comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe this game isn't tied if it weren't for that. I mean, double plays are such huge rally killers.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Standing in now, the pitcher, Tyler Thornburg. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter.
I don't have one.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Sinking line drive out to right center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Jackson, 3 for 6 in the ballgame to this point. He's set. Here it comes. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that. Brewers strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Leading out for the Astros.
Mark Canha steps in to begin the inning. Now here's the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Two and 0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. That's going to even up the count.
Someone's got to do something, though.
And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game.
That's a nice comeback from down in the count 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Tom Noonan stands in as he looks at a called strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike.
Oh.
And the throw takes off on him. Whoa. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, and this happens sometimes late into extra innings. Guys have been out there a long time tonight, and it's tough to keep that focus throughout. And this one just gets away from him.
Jason Castro is at the plate.
I got him and then.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
A little low. It's 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
No, they have
Derek
a lefty.
Dietrich will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in. Ken Giles will come on now, and at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Scooter Gennett will stand in. He flew out his last.
I'm about to use the restroom, boys. I'll be back.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's wide. 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Giles sets. Here it is on 2-1. In there, and it's even now. 2-2. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Canna is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
You see here on Show Track, that pitch up and in just ties him in knots. When you leave that out over the plate, you'll be in trouble, but if you can locate there, things will be just fine.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul
Come on, man.
ball. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. At the plate, Kendrys Morales. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Hit sharply toward the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Domingo Santana stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Ooh.
1-0 count. Here it is. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Strike three, and the potential winning run laid waste. Jeremy Jeffress will be one of the last to join the ball game as he'll take over here in the 17th inning. Jose Altuve is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Bro, I'm just going to play pitching now.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Santana is over. Makes the play, one away.
Up next for the Astros,
Carlos Gomez trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
I'll tell you what, if you're related to this guy right now, you might want to turn away from the screen because this is going to be tough to watch. Here they are, one after another. That's 4 strikeouts for him, and that's called the golden sombrero.
Carlos Correa is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. George Springer steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Hit out towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Houston. Still tied 1 apiece. Marcell Ozuna looking to turn things around here. He's just 1 for 6 in this one. We'll rejoin our ball game late into extra innings.
leading off for the Astros, left fielder
Colby Rasmussen.
Oh my!
His swing here on the first
That's a
pitch,
strike,
and it's
man.
1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Come on, dog.
And there's ball 3. Mark Canha is on deck.
Come on, fuck this. He hits a home run, he hits a home run.
That one's in there, 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Mark Canha ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time out. In there for strike 1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Oh, he's down on strikes again. And that's the 6th time he's punched out today. That is just miserable.
Now batting.
Tom Noonan ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Check this out on show track. It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Ozuna will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Standing in now, the pitcher, Ken Giles. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. At the plate, Jeremy Jeffress. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Bro, I can't.
We'll rejoin our ball game late into extra innings. Jose Altuve will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Looking for the strikeout, here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Smoked on the ground left side. Backhanded. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
Maybe a turning point here in a tie ball game. They catch a break, they get the infield single on this ball. Now what will they do from there? They've got tons of options.
Carlos Gomez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. Carlos Correa will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. George Springer steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. On the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jonathan Villar digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at it with hard stuff.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So it goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
First baseman number
Kendrys Morales steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat. Giles is ready. First pitch on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect
100
of more
miles,
100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, Line drive to left. Rasmus is there to make the catch, and that means Jorge Lopez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Digging in, Colby Rasmus. He drew a walk his first time up. Out in front of it, strike one. Now the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Oh, and he's down on strikes again. And that's the 6th time he's punched out today. That is just miserable.
Now batting, third baseman,
Mark Canha is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it
Well, this game is
back-to-back
going
punch-outs
ridiculous.
here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
the first baseman, Tom
Pitch on the way. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this is caught as he had to go a long way to get. Marcell Ozuna will step in. A ground-out victim his last time.
Oh, one more inning. If not, I'm simming to the end of this game. Someone's going to win.
From the stretch. Hit on the ground to short. Correa scoops it up and taken in out there for the first out.
the batter,
Kelly Epps stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
And it was a breaking ball that seemed to fool him and induce that pop-up last time. So he may see a steady diet of those right here.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Altuve showing off his range. On to first, and there were 2 down.
the batter,
Martin Maldonado will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Shot towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
now batting,
And with a runner on here, it would appear that they're going to have to let the pitcher take his hacks because they've burned up all their remaining position players. Here's the first pitch. Jorge Lopez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
You don't think there's a little adrenaline flowing out there right now?
On the ground up the middle. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Jason Castro
All right.
is set to go at the plate to lead off the top half. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
12 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base.
Of course, we lost that game. That was
Happy
ridiculous.
Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. In the National League Central, the Houston Astros got 12 hits in this one as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 4-1. The Cincinnati Reds only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 3-0. Jake Arrieta got the win, number 7 thus far, as the Cubs downed Miami 2-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins.
Come on, 44,
The Pittsburgh
42.
Pirates totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 11-7. The Giants grabbed 13 hits in the game as they